This video is sponsored by Practical Paper Co.
Hello everyone, welcome back. I wanted to show you this quick video on my Practical Paper Co. reading journal. Should I call it a setup? We're going to say setup, so let me explain. So as you know, this is my reading journal and I have some extra pages in the back because what I had decided to do was I was going to use this for 2026 as well because I had paper left, and then I decided I wanted a new reading journal for 2026. So I decided that I wanted to do a series tracker in here just to see whether I'd like it, because I realized I read a lot of series this year. I didn't realize I was doing it. I just find something, and then if I'm interested, the next thing you know, I get swept up on it and read like a whole bunch of series. So that's what I thought I would do today, and put the series here and see whether or not I want to add it for 2026, because I never had to do that before. So I went online and as you can see, I already have it set up, ready to go. I went online on YouTube and I watched some videos. It's like a collaboration with Jashi Curran and like maybe 15 other YouTubers. So I happened to see one of them. I think her name was Tori. I don't remember the rest. I know the first is Tori. I'll put the information on the screen. She had talked about a series tracker. So she did a series tracker and I was like, I want to do a series tracker because I never had to do it. So let me just show you in the back. So in the back here, I don't know if you can see the pencil marking, but it says December, and then it says the wrap up, and then it says 2026. So this is the paper I have left over. And I actually added some line paper because I wanted it to go throughout the whole year, not realizing that I didn't need to do that because I want my I want a whole different journal for next year. So I was like, okay, well, let's use up this paper. What can I do to put in this in here, and all that good stuff. So I thought that I would maybe do a layout or a series tracker and just see if I like it. As you guys know, I don't do a TBR list. I didn't do all that, but I'm thinking about that too as an option. If you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. So I am ladies out. So what I did was I went online, I went on my computer, and I just started putting all the series. Can you believe all the series? This is not even all the series. These are all the series that I either read all of, most of, or I want to read the rest. The other ones I DNF, so I didn't bother putting them in the series tracker. We'd have like 3 or 4 pages, I'm being honest. So I just, went on my computer and I did the name. These are the names of the series. And then these is the name of the author and the books. And all the amount of series that are in each book. Amount of books that are in each series. There you go. And I was like, Jessica, you read a lot of series. And I mean a lot. So, and see whether or not I like it. I think a part of me wants to kind of do something different for 2026, but we'll see. So, while I'm doing all this, I will tell you a little bit more about today's sponsor.
Practical Paper Co. is a woman-owned printing company located in the state of Arizona. Their products are made using high-quality American-made materials and are print to order. Practical Paper Co. planners, notebooks, and stationery are thoughtfully designed to allow you to make the most of each day. Practical Paper Co.'s paper is 24-pound ultra smooth bond. It is FSC and SFI certified, which means it's super environmentally friendly. All the paper are produced from the trees grown on family-owned farms here in the U.S.
I love it. Loving it. So what I am going to do, though, I'm seeing ghosting. I'm going to erase my words here. So I did read a lot of books. I had, my challenge was the 25 books in 2025. Honey, I read that in February, I think. By February, I already reached that challenge. So I upped my challenge on Goodreads to 100 books. I'm at 94 or 95 books right now. So that's about to be done. I'm so excited. I didn't realize. I thought I read 97, but they did 3 books. Like they doubled it for some reason, because I think
It's because I put it manually in there, and then I put it as when I, did a review on Amazon, it counted the book twice, which was, I didn't know they did that. I didn't know that happened until I did it. So anyway, so this is what it's looking like. These are the series that that I read a lot of. I did not know that I did. There's quite a few series that I want to start reading, such as the Zodiac Academy. Apparently that's not like a new thing, but it's new to me. So I have that on my, oops, let me erase that first. I have that on my TBR list. I just don't know when. I'll pull this out too. I don't know when I'm going to actually, get it. I only own one book, the first book. I wanted to make sure that I would like it. I'm pretty sure I will because it's my genre, but I wanted to make sure I was going to like it before I start, collecting all of the books. I heard there are a lot of them, so we'll see. Stay tuned to that, y'all, because you know me. I will, decide whether I want to deal with that, or because I bored easy. I might decide I ain't doing all that. So this is what my tracker is looking like. I am going to grab a pen and let's go over it. So this is the elderly woman, the elderly lady, it was called. Oh my God, the little old lady was killing people. And I usually don't read that type of, I don't usually read that, but oh, it was so funny. I kept going, I can't believe this little old lady running around killing everybody. That was funny. I had to just get something real quick, real quick read in between of like some serious like 500 and 600 page book. I needed to have something just to break it up. So I read that. So this series, I only read the first one. I have both of them hardback, but I only read the first one. I didn't read the second one. This one I only read the first one. I didn't read the second one. And this one, I actually read the second one by accident. I didn't know it was the second one, so I never read the first one. So I have to go back and see if I might go back and see. I haven't decided. Fallen Hearts, I read this one, but I did not read the second one. And I'm currently, as we speak, reading Quicksilver. Oh my God, y'all. Listen to me. If you like fantasy, romantasy books, or, enemies to lovers type thing, or something like that, let me tell you, this book started out amazing and is still amazing throughout the entire flipping book. I cannot put it down. Oh my God, that book is awesome. And so now Brimstone, I believe, is part 2 to it. This is new. I think it either just came out or is about to come out this year. So that's the part 2 to it. Oh my God, this book was amazing, y'all. I mean, oh my God, I can't put it down. It's almost done. I'm almost finished, but I think I'm a little bit halfway through. It's a lot of book, just so you know. Anyway, this series, I read all of them. These are like love series. I think I read them back in January or March or so, and I kept saying I should have saved them. I think it was January. I should have saved them for February, because I read so many like romance or love type books, and I don't normally read that. So anyway, this is the Fourth Wing series, and I only read the first one. I have all 3 books, but I haven't read them all. And oh, Forbidden, I only read the first book. I didn't read the other 2. And Shield of Sparrows, I read that March or April, and then I found out they have a second one. I did not read that, and I heard a third one is in the works, and I of course didn't read that either. And then, oh my goodness, the Dragonheart series by Nora Roberts. Oh my God, y'all, that book. All 3 of them were great. I mean, they were great, and I read all 3 of them and loved every bit of it. Love Ever After. I think I read all of them too. I think I did. Let me go back and check, because I don't remember now. I'll have to go back and check, because I don't remember them. Okay, now y'all, let me tell you, this one here, Hell Knight Academy. OMG, loved every bit of them. All 4 books, loved them. I bought them the omnibus book that have these 3 in it. This one just came out this year. I took that on vacation and read it in a couple hours because it was very small.
Oh my God. And now she got another one coming out in December. Oh my God, I can't wait. This is from Drea Wells. The author is Drea Wells. Oh my God, if you guys haven't heard of her, please go out and check her out because OMNG. So the Twisted series by Anna Hong, I read all of them. They were really good. And I'm not really into romance, but the fantasy reads or the deep stuff. Usually I read fantasy all the time, but if I want to get out of fantasy and read something a little different, something for some reason, some about this one caught my attention. I started reading. I was like, oh, this is interesting. Oh, this is interesting. Then I was like, oh my God, I need to know what happened. Next thing you know, I read the second one, did the third one, did the fourth one. So yay for me. So the Legend series, I just finished this up. I read the first three. I believe Rebel is the one I have not read, but I have read all of these. These were more like a sci-fi, not fantasy. I think they were more, well, they can be fantasy-ish, but they were more sci-fi, like futuristic, you know, government taking over and, you know, that kind of crap, you know, taking your life and turning it upside down and making you like the poor and getting rations of water and all that kind of stuff. That was this. It was a pretty good book. I cannot wait to read The Rebel because I need to know what happened between June and Day. I need to know. Anyway, it was really good. I loved every bit of it. I only own this book. I don't have these two physical books, but I did read them, you know, the ebooks. So I got done this series here, the Titan and Tyrant. I only read the first one. I haven't read the other ones, but what happened was they gave me the book for free as a ARC book, and I was really excited to read it. Whew. Y'all, it's like a mafia, dark romance. I don't usually read that, but because the dark romance, I can get into dark romance before I get into the regular mushy stuff, the regular romance stuff. I'd rather read dark romance over that. But anyway, it's more like a mafia type thing. Wow, that book was really good. It was very explicit. So if you guys can't handle all the, whew, yeah, it was a lot. The only thing I didn't like about this book, it was more like, it was like an older man after a young girl. I don't really care. I don't do the barely pedophile situations, taking virginities and stuff. That is a little weird to me, but overall, if she was a little older, it probably wouldn't have weirded me out so much, but and that's the thing, he waited for her for like a year or two, so I guess she was more like 1920 by then, but still, it's still kind of creepy. But that part, other than that, the book was pretty good for for a new book. I don't know if it's new. It was new to me, and I got approached on Facebook, and that's what made me read the book. But I didn't read the rest of them, but I probably will because I want to know what happened. So anyway, to Tame a Shifter, I don't know how I think this was a free read on audiobook or Kindle. I can't remember, but the whole series was free, so I ended up reading all of them. It was all right. It was fantasy, kind of romance. I mean, she was. It was all right. So of course, the Court of Thorn and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I thought I read all of them. I just realized I never read the last one. The Court of Silver and Flames. Even though I own them all, I never read them. I think I started it and I was just like, I am not in the mood. So I get in the mood. I'm a mood reader, so I read what I feel. So I end up reading these first four. I never realized I didn't read the last one. I don't know why I thought I did. Then I went back and looked here. I was like, nope, it's not on there. So anywho, the Bennett Affair, I think, I don't know. I don't know what I read in this one. Let me see. I don't know. The Bennett Affair? I don't know, y'all. I don't know what that. I'm gonna have to look these up because I don't know which one. It's by Dania Marie. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know which one I read. Now, the next series is the Crave series. Oh, yeah. That was pretty good. I got, after a while, I got tired of reading them, though. So I know I read Crave. I know I read Crush. And I know I read Court. I don't know if I read any. Oh, I did read Charm. Okay, Charm's right here. And I think that's the last of them. I don't think I read any more after that. Because I end up getting caught up with the Awakening and the whole that whole series. Oh my God, that series is so good.
So yeah, I didn't read the last two, Covet and Cherish, but I do have them and I will be reading them, but I won't read them right now. I can't remember which one of these, if I read them all, if I only read one or two, so I can't remember. So we're going to keep moving. And The Daughters of a Veil, oh my God, I loved it, by Shanda Hahn. I'm going to tell you, I enjoyed these books. It was 7 books, and I read all 7 of them, and they were grand. Now, the Twilight series. Now, remember I was saying earlier how I had read a lot of series, but I only read like 1 or 2, so I didn't want to put it in my tracker because I wasn't going to go and read them. Well, this was also one of them, and then I got the last book, and I was like, ooh, I think I need to go back, because then I read the insert about the short second life of Bree Tanner, and I was like, oh, I need to read those. So I read Twilight and New Moon. And I stopped after that. I never went back and read the rest of them. So now I put them back on the series tracker because I want to go back and read them. Most likely won't be this year, but I do want to read them. Now, this is the Villain series. Last and surely not least, but one of my favorite series that I read. One of the, right in the beginning, I guess, of the year. Yeah, more like the beginning of the year. I think it was either this year or last year I started reading this series. I can't remember if it was last year or this year. I just know that I was obsessed with this series. And it's 12 books so far. I've read them all but 2. So we're going to go down the list and I'm going to tell you which ones I read. Never, Never, that was good. I never read this one, and I read that one, and this one just came out this year. The Queen of Hearts. It's called Heartbroken. And the Hercules one. I never saw the movie, the cartoon, so I didn't want to read it until I watched the cartoon first, so I can get an understanding of exactly what the movie was about, so I can understand the book and the villain of that movie side. Because I feel like if I don't read it, I won't understand it. The odds, I think my favorite one out of all of them, they were all really, 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 really good. But the Maleficent, I don't know how to say her name. That one was probably my favorite one of all. So I only read 2 this year. All the rest of these were read in 2024. So the newest one, Kill the Beast, I read this one this year. And then the beginning of the year, I read The Odd Sisters. Them Odd Sisters pissed me off. The Odd Sisters is the reason why there's villains in the first place. If I'm not trying to, spoiler alert, I'm sorry. But them heifers, they piss me off. I'm mad at them. Every time I see them, I get mad. But I'm slowly getting each book in hardback or physical book copy. I have them all on my Kindle and my audiobook. They were really, 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 really good. I loved every bit of it. Thanks to Christopher for playing your truth. He's the one that even told me about them. I didn't even know they even existed. And then I have been hooked ever since. So I think that's all. I think I talked to y'all enough, but I am so excited. I enjoyed actually putting this together, but next year's I think I'm going to get a little more personalized. Maybe it's just too stuffy and too technical. I think I want to do it a little different for 2026, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do it as a TBR, so it's not so many, because this is a lot. But anyway, this is my 2025 series tracker, and I enjoyed it. I can't believe I read all these series, though. This is a lot, but it explains why I almost read 100 books, huh? So anyway, if you guys are interested in anything Practical Paper Co., whether it is a reading journal, a notebook, planner, stationery, use my coupon code PPCJESSICA and get 20% off your order. Now, if your order subtotals $50 or more and you're here in the U.S., you'll get free shipping. Yay for you! So, I hope you like this video. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget, subscription is free. All you have to do is click that subscribe button down below, and we all part of the family. Yay for me. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. So, thanks for watching. Until next time, be blessed.